Dude, what? Yo, what the? Yo! You see that? Is that it? Hello? Yo, you see that, dude? Look! Yo, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, go. It's coming. Oh, crap. Wait, don't, wait. Go.
This video was shared by Catching Cadence on YouTube. A group of friends decided to go camping deep in the forest, expecting nothing but fun, laughter and adventure. But what they encountered that night was something far from ordinary.
Oh, creek. No. Yo. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Huh? Yeah, maybe once it gets 10 degrees warmer. Do some tubing. It's like 50 out. Down here around this dog pound, we kick it like a bunch of rednecks. Yeah! Right, drink your Busch Light, smoke your cigarettes. Hey Sam, you got any herb, man? No, I don't.
As they sat by the campfire, they noticed a dark, human-like figure silently moving between the trees. At first, they thought it might be another camper. But when they shouted, the figure suddenly darted away into the darkness. Panic set in. Their laughter quickly turned into screams as they grabbed their gear and ran for their lives.
Yo, fellas. Yo, what? Yo, look. Holy shit. Look over there, dude. Yo, look over there. Dude, what? Yo, what's it? Yo! You see that? Is that it? Hello? Yo, you see that, dude? Look. Yo, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, go. Get the fuck out. Come on. What the? Yo. Go. Come back here, bro.
But what was that thing moving in the woods? A person? An animal? Or something much more sinister lurking just beyond the trees? If you were in their position, would you stay to find out what it was, or would you run into the night without looking back? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This video was posted by a TikTok user who decided to go hiking deep in the woods, expecting a fun and peaceful day surrounded by nature. But what she encountered turned into a terrifying experience she'll never forget. As she walked deeper into the forest, she suddenly began to hear low, strange growling sounds echoing around her. There was no one else there, just her, the trees, and that eerie growl coming from somewhere close, but not close enough to see. Her heart raced as the sounds grew louder, almost circling her from different directions. Was it an animal watching her, or something else entirely? Imagine you're alone in the woods, and you start hearing those same unexplainable sounds. Would you run for your life, or stay and try to find out what's hiding in the shadows? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This chilling video was shared by Squatch TV on YouTube, and it's one that'll send shivers down your spine. Two guys were hiking deep in the forest at night when suddenly, they started hearing strange voices echoing through the trees. At first it sounded distant, but then the screaming got louder, closer, as if someone or something was out there watching them.
You take that one path up here.
Yeah.
Or is that right there?
Yeah. Picture the babies. Oh, baby.
Okay, I don't even want to go. I don't even want to. What the hell was that? Dude, fuck this. Should we?
You got,
do it for the video?
You got your knife?
What the fuck is that? That's the deer tracks. Oh, did you ever hear like a rabbit get killed? They
Yeah.
sound pretty
That was too loud though.
far to turn back.
Yeah.
We can turn back really.
The two hikers froze for a moment, unsure if it was a person in distress or something far more sinister.
People think I'm night hunting. Holy shit. Alright, let's keep fucking moving.
Yeah.
But when the screams grew almost right behind them, they did the only thing anyone would. They ran for their lives. What do you think was making those terrifying sounds? Could it have been a lost hiker or something haunting that forest?
Oh, go! It's coming! Oh crap! Wait! Don't wait! Go! Wait! Holy! I think I saw it! Go! Go!
And be honest, if you were out there in the dark and heard those screams closing in, would you investigate or run without looking back? The line between reality and nightmare blurs right here. Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you for a quick favour. If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers, and once we hit that milestone, a few lucky subscribers will receive a special surprise. Now let's go back to the video. This terrifying video was shared by a Reddit user who found himself witnessing something straight out of a nightmare. While sitting inside his car deep in the woods, he suddenly spotted a massive moose sprinting across the road with a furious bear chasing right behind it. The bear looked wild, hungry and desperate for a kill. You could feel the tension through the screen. Imagine being there, trapped in your car, watching nature's raw power unfold right before your eyes. What if he hadn't been inside that car? What if the bear had noticed him instead? Do you think a bear could really take down a full-grown moose in that kind of chase? And here's the question. Would you stay to see what happens next? Or would you hit the gas and get as far away as possible? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. This video was posted by Palamud on YouTube, and what was captured during a quiet forest hike has left many viewers unsettled. While exploring deep in the woods, the man suddenly spotted a dark, shadowy figure moving between the trees. It had the shape of a human, yet its movements were strange. Not quite human, not quite animal. It didn't walk normally, almost as if it were gliding or lurking with intent.
Oh, there he goes. Jesus. Get up here where I can see him real quick. Get up here. Get a better picture.
What kind of creature wanders the forest in broad daylight moving like that? Some say it could be Bigfoot, others believe it's something far more mysterious. But what do you think? Was it a person? Or did this hiker accidentally stumble upon something we're not meant to see? This jaw-dropping video was shared by a Reddit user, and it's not for the faint of heart. A man decided to hike and climb along a dangerously steep rock face, where one wrong move could mean a deadly fall. He's balancing on a razor-thin edge, hundreds of feet above the ground, with nothing but air beneath him. Even the slightest breeze or slip could send him straight off the cliff.
Basically, when I'm soloing, normally I have almost like a mental armor. You could say I'm in the zone. I have something that's, let's say, protecting my head from thinking too much. And for whatever reason on Half Dome, I ran out of whatever armor I had.
You can almost feel the tension as he carefully takes each step.
Found myself like 1,800 feet off the ground. I was like, what am I doing up here? Why am I doing that? You know, just all the questions all of a sudden entered my mind.
Would you ever have the courage to climb a place like this? What makes someone risk it all just for the thrill of the view? If you were standing there, heart pounding, looking down at that drop, would you keep going or turn back to safety? Fear lingers in the silence, waiting for its moment. This video was shared by a YouTube channel, Elephant Room Creative. After a long and exhausting hike to the top of Panorama Ridge near Black Tusk Mountain, they thought the view would be the only breathtaking thing they'd witnessed that day. But they were wrong. From the top, they spotted something moving far below on the mountain slopes, something large, dark, and walking upright. At first, they thought it was just a hiker, but its movement was strange, too heavy, too intentional, and it seemed completely alone in the wilderness.
It just looks like such a big thing for such a, like...
He's fucking hauling it down that mountain.
Down that for sure. No, but he's like just going through... He's not on a trail, guys. This is not...
Why is this so
What are
far
we
away?
looking at? Seriously. Are we all seeing the same thing, right?
Yeah! Yo! It stopped.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a person, guys. Look at...
I'm fucking zoomed in as much as I can on this thing.
What the fuck?
Well, what's over there?
Dude, but the way it's walking...
The way it's
like
walking
this.
like up. It's up. No way you could cover that ground.
Yeah,
if you
you're
were
just
a
going down the
person.
side of a glacier? No way, man.
Could it really be a Sasquatch, a Yeti, or something else entirely? It left them questioning everything they had just seen. So what do you think? Did they capture proof of the legendary Bigfoot, or was it something else hiding in plain sight? And if you saw something like that moving across a mountain ridge, would you stay and film, or get out of there fast? The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. This video was posted by a TikTok user who decided to hike, alone in the mountains, hoping for a peaceful adventure and breathtaking views, but what she experienced turned into a terrifying nightmare. As she made her way up the lonely trail, she began to hear strange voices echoing through the mountains. Faint at first, then clearer, the sound of children crying and screaming in the distance.
Guys, there's literally like a child like screaming or crying, and I'm being serious.
You're not kidding.
Can you guys hear it? There's literally somebody, like, there's literally kids crying or screaming, guys. Like, it's not even like...
There was no one else around. No houses, no hikers. Just her and those chilling voices cutting through the silence. Panicking, she grabbed her gear and ran, fearing whatever was out there might be getting closer. But what could that have been? Who, or what, was crying out in such an isolated place? Would you have stayed to investigate, or run without looking back into the darkness of the mountain? The fear doesn't stop here. It only grows. This video was posted by Busker Sobrenatural, a YouTube channel known for venturing into some of the most haunted and mysterious places on Earth, where others would never dare to go. While hiking deep into what locals call the Witchcraft Forest, everything was calm until it wasn't. In the dead of night, they spotted something moving in the distance, a dark, shadowy creature with horns. It didn't look like any normal animal, too tall, too still, almost like it was watching them. The group froze, their flashlights trembling in their hands.
Ei, tem alguma coisa ali, cara. Tem alguma coisa lá. Meu Deus, velho! Cara, que isso, velho! Olha aquilo, cara! Oh, meu Deus do céu, velho! Ei, o que é aquilo ali, cara? O que é aquilo ali? Que bicho é aquele ali? Que bicho é aquele ali? Ô, que bicho é aquele ali? Cara do céu, velho. Eu não sei, cara. É um bicho preto, cara. Não sei o que é, velho. Tem chifre, pô.
Chifre?
Tu não viu? Tem chifre, tu viu, né?
Eu não, nem percebi.
Tudo preto,
Cara,
velho.
eu
Eu vi tudo preto, tinha chifre. Cara do céu, velho. Tu viu? Não, ele fugiu quando ele viu a lanterna, pô. Ele olhou pra nós e fugiu.
Cara, mas
Ele foi pra lá, velho.
Ele saiu?
Ele viu a luz e saiu. Cara, eu nunca.
What kind of creature lurks in a forest like this, alone, at night? As fear set in, they did the only thing they could, run. But here's the question. What was that horned figure? Could it be an animal, or something far more sinister that shouldn't be disturbed? If you were the one standing there staring into those dark woods, would you stay to find out what it is, or would you run for your life? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. This picture was shared by a Reddit user who went hiking deep into the forest, but what he stumbled upon was something truly unsettling. Standing before him was a strange-looking tree, split open like a giant skull with a gaping mouth. The inside was pitch black, almost as if it was hiding something. Why does this tree look so different from the others around it? Could it be just nature's accident? Or is there something more mysterious behind it? Imagine hiking alone and coming across a tree that looks like it's staring right at you. Dark, hollow, and almost alive. Would you get closer to look inside, or turn around and get out of there before whatever's inside decides to come out? This video was uploaded by Aventuras en las Montañas, a channel known for hiking deep into the forest and uncovering unsettling mysteries hidden in the wild. While hiking alone in the mountains, he stumbled upon something truly unnerving. From a distance, a lone coyote appeared, its eyes locked on him. Then, out of nowhere, it began howling and screaming in his direction, its cries echoing off the mountain walls. Alone in the wilderness, with no one around to help.
Enojado el coyote. Por ahí lo tenemos, mire. Está enojado. Está llamando a los demás. Los está llamando. Y dice la gente que los coyotes no ladran. Si ladran, ese tiene hambre.
Was the coyote warning him to leave, or was it calling to the rest of its pack, signaling that food had arrived?
Y dice la gente que los coyotes no ladran. Si ladran, ese tiene hambre.
What would you do if you were out there, all alone, and something wild started watching you, then screaming? Would you run, stand your ground, or try to scare it off before it's too late? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. State Treasures is a YouTuber whose channel is known for uncovering forgotten ruins, ancient mysteries, and exploring hidden sites most people would never dare to set foot in. Shared this video. While hiking along a dangerous mountain cliff where one wrong step could send him plunging to his death, he spotted something truly strange. Carved into the rocks was a hidden room, its ceiling reinforced with old wooden beams, as if someone long ago had built it with purpose.
Here. Sure, here's the kiva. Wow. Oh my gosh, this was more than I expected. Wow. That is incredible. Look at that center. It's still. You can see this charring from the smoke on the ceilings. But wow. Look at how they've, like an adobe, they've mudded the entire wall smooth. You can see some of it's flaked off back there, but what an incredible. Imagine these little ledges would hold ceremonial objects. You can see the little plugs to where they dated it. Take little core samples. Now, I don't know, maybe you could have come down a little ladder into this, or maybe this was just the main opening.
But the question is, what was this place used for? Was it shelter for ancient travellers, a secret hideout, or something far more mysterious? Standing on the edge of danger, with death just inches away, would you risk your life to step inside and uncover its secrets? Or walk away, forever haunted by the thought of what might be hidden there? If you're brave enough to keep watching, the worst is yet to come. This creepy video was shared by Cuba Mysteri, a YouTuber known for camping deep in the forest and documenting strange and unsettling encounters. He went camping deep into the forest, hoping for a quiet night surrounded by nature. But what his camera captured that night was anything but peaceful. As he reviewed the footage, a shadow could be seen moving silently behind his tent, right beside a tree. It wasn't him. It wasn't his gear. It was something else, something watching.
Hello? Ya buddy. Ya Selena wale badi le solim. Nampakkan sesuatu yang kau wujudkan. Kau merinding juga sih. Nanti.
Was it a ghost wandering the woods, or something far more terrifying lurking in the darkness? If you were alone in the forest and saw a shadow move behind your tent, what would you do? Stay still and listen, or run for your life? Shadows hide secrets, and one is about to be revealed. This video was posted by MA Journey, a YouTuber known for his daring solo adventures into the wild. While hiking deep into the forest, he stumbled upon something truly bizarre. An abandoned secret bunker, hidden far from any sign of civilization. It sat there in silence, half buried, as if the earth itself was trying to keep it hidden. Who could have built this strange structure in the middle of nowhere? And more importantly, why? Was it a military hideout? A survival shelter? Or something darker? A place meant to conceal what was never meant to be found? Imagine standing there, in the stillness of the forest, staring at a rusted wooden door leading underground. Would you dare open it? Or turn back and pretend you never saw it? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. This chilling video was uploaded by Mountain West Productions, a channel known for exploring the vast reaches of wilderness and remote mountain peaks in search of their next discovery. While hiking deep into the mountain, he stumbled upon something truly unsettling, a collapsed structure, hidden where no one should even dare to live.
So we were making our way down, and I always say, if I come across something, I'll let you guys know. And check this out. This was a structure way up here. Look at the metal. This was like a little house. Isn't that strange? Someone was way up here. And look at the view. That's crazy.
The air felt heavy, cold, as if the place itself carried memories. It looked like someone had once stayed there. The wooden beams were half buried, broken and twisted, whispering stories of whoever or whatever built it.
What the heck is this?
It was some sort of like little cabin thing made with all the lumber from up here.
But why would anyone live here, in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by silence and danger? Was it once a hermit's refuge, a secret hideout, or something far darker, built for reasons we might never understand? Out here, strange things can appear out of nowhere, and sometimes it's better not to find out who or what was here first. The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. This creepy video was shared by Archaeolog, a channel well known for treasure hunting with metal detectors and uncovering secrets long buried beneath the earth. While out hiking with his metal detector, he stumbled upon something buried deep beneath the earth, something that was never meant to be found. As he dug, the signal grew stronger, until finally he unearthed an ancient iron-sealed box. What lay inside wasn't just a collection of old objects, it was pure history. Every piece told a story, as if someone centuries ago had tried to preserve their legacy, or perhaps secure their wealth for the next generation. But fate had other plans. The box remained hidden, untouched by time. So now the question is, who buried it here, and what secret were they trying to protect? Think you've seen it all? This next moment will change your mind. This chilling video was posted by Angbona TV, a creator well known for exploring some of the most haunted and forbidden places around the world. He ventured deep into the haunted abyss of Japan alone, at night, a place whispered to be cursed, where countless strange things have happened over the years.
Whoa. Okay, that was like a metal ping or something. It sounded like it was behind me. I feel like something's playing with me, like it's testing me.
As he walked through the eerie silence, his flashlight caught sight of a row of statues, each one draped with a red cloth. The air grew heavy. It felt as if unseen eyes were watching, waiting.
See how many... Oh, there was like a pocket of hot air. Why does that happen all the time here in Japan? Usually in the haunted locations. I don't know why. It's just like overwhelming energy. But the question is, do I count the ones that are already missing? So like, for example, the first one, I guess not. I guess we'll try and just count the other ones. Whoa, that was creepy. I thought I saw something down there. They do say there's shadow figures.
Now think about it. Would you dare go there alone at night? Talk less of spending the night surrounded by those statues. Because if something strange were to happen, if the silence suddenly broke, or one of those statues moved, what would your next step be? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself. It's about to get worse. This terrifying footage was posted by Banjar Balangan, a YouTuber famous for camping deep in the wild far from civilization. While camping deep in the forest, the night was calm, until he heard something move in the darkness. Grabbing his camera, he decided to check it out. As his light panned across the trees, something unexplainable appeared on camera, a ghostly figure gliding between the trunks, almost watching him. It wasn't an animal, it wasn't human. Imagine being alone out there, surrounded by nothing but the cold night air and the whispers of the forest. You see that same figure drifting between the trees, pale, silent, and getting closer. What would you do? Would you go closer to find out what it is? Or would you run for your life before the forest decides to show you what truly haunts it? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This mysterious video was posted by Cazadores del Oeste, a creator known for hiking deep into mountains and forests in search of hidden stories and forgotten places. While hiking deep in the mountains, he stumbled upon something unexpected, a series of strange holes carved into the rock.
¡Wow! Mira. Demolían la comida a los nativos en sus tiempos. Más que bien marcados. ¿Cuántos años no tendrán?
At first, they looked like random marks, but on closer look they resembled ancient mortars, the kind once used for grinding food centuries ago. This discovery raised so many questions. Who carved them? How long have they been here, hidden away from the world? Could this mountain have once been home to an ancient forgotten village, lost to time? Just imagine, every hole telling a story, every stone holding a secret. Was this once a place where people lived, cooked, and thrived? Before nature reclaimed it all? What do you think? Are these just natural formations, or the silent remains of a civilization long gone? Shadows hide secrets, and one is about to be revealed. This eerie footage was posted by Wandi Sumatra, a creator known for his fearless wild camping adventures deep in the forest. While sitting and resting in a quiet farm area when something strange caught his eye, a strange shadow suddenly appeared beside a bamboo tree. It wasn't there a moment ago, but now it stood perfectly still watching.
Layla Halala. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
His heartbeat quickened as he grabbed his camera and moved closer to check it out. But just as he approached, the shadow vanished into thin air. No sound, no trace, as if it was never there. Was it just a trick of the light? Or something far more mysterious, maybe a spirit guarding the land? The air grew colder and the silence heavier, almost like the place itself was alive. So what do you think? Was it a ghost or a warning? Because out here, not everything you see wants to be found. This video was posted by YSN Camprain, a YouTuber known for sharing his intense camping experiences in the rain, pushing the limits of endurance and isolation in the wild. He went out for what was supposed to be a peaceful, quiet camping trip deep in the woods, but nature had other plans. Out of nowhere, a massive storm rolled in, thunder roaring, rain crashing down in sheets. He fought through the downpour, trying to set up his tent as the wind howled through the trees. But even after getting the tent up, water started seeping inside, soaking his gear and chilling the air. With only a rag, he tried to clear it up, trapped in a storm that just wouldn't stop. Can you imagine camping alone while the sky unleashes everything it's got? Would you pack up and run for cover, or tough it out through the night as the storm raged on? Sometimes the scariest sounds in the forest aren't from wild animals, but from the storm itself. If you thought things couldn't get darker, wait until you see this. This video was posted by Rugged Road Explorers, a YouTuber known for his fearless journeys deep into the remote regions of the Rocky Mountains and across the vast, desolate deserts of the American Southwest. While hiking through the rugged mountains, he noticed something strange. A mysterious dwelling built right at the edge of a cliff, Curiosity took over, and he decided to get closer. But every step toward it became more dangerous. One wrong move could mean a deadly fall.
And look how smooth. Look how smooth the mud is on the back here, where they really finish it. So this looks like it had a little window here, and a little window here, maybe a door, maybe even a doorway. But that looks sealed. Just looking at it as I'm climbing out.
At one point, the trail grew so narrow that he had to crawl to keep from slipping off the edge. Just imagine the wind howling, loose rocks under your hands, and a drop that disappears into the fog below.
Look at that. Question is are we going to be able to get over this, and is it worth it? So I'm going to put the camera down, and we're going to see if we can get over there.
But later still, he wasn't able to get there through the route. But here's the real mystery. Why would anyone build a home here? Who lived on this cliffside, surrounded by danger and isolation? Was it a hermit, or something far older, forgotten by time? Would you risk your life to uncover what lies inside this strange mountain dwelling, or turn back before it's too late? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This video was posted by Outer Range, a YouTuber known for his daring hikes through remote deserts in search of hidden cliff dwellings, mysterious petroglyphs, and long-forgotten ruins. His explorations uncover traces of ancient civilizations and eerie remnants of history that most people would never dare to seek out. While hiking deep in the mountains, he stumbled upon something truly unsettling: the remains of an ancient settlement, built dangerously close to the edge of the cliffs. Crumbling walls, strange stone formations, and traces of what looked like homes, all far beyond where anyone should have lived.
Okay, this is the first of several rooms anyways. I see several more down there, but let's just come over here. I don't think I even have to peek in this way. I think, oh no, I think I can walk around them because the fronts have fallen here, so perhaps let me turn up here, perhaps the overhang wasn't enough to protect them. Just a small little room here. There's actually no way to get around them without.
But who were the people who once called this place home? And how did they survive so far from civilization, surrounded by nothing but mountains and silence?
Okay, if I don't drop my camera, look at this. Look at this space. There's actually a doorway to another room, but I can't get to that doorway without climbing on something, so that will be off limits. But this is the view. This is the room that I was hoping to get into. Now you can see the alcove from this area, and up there, the hole is where I put my camera through and you saw earlier.
Imagine standing there, wind howling, staring at these ruins buried in time. Would you explore further, or turn back before discovering why this place was really abandoned? Shadows hide secrets, and one is about to be revealed. This video was posted by Jesus Arias, a YouTuber known for hiking deep into the desert, exploring remote and desolate landscapes where few ever dare to go. While hiking alone in the desert, he expected a quiet, peaceful day, but what he witnessed was far from ordinary. In the distance, he spotted a Cybertruck parked in the middle of nowhere, and a man standing beside it. Curious, he stayed hidden, watching.
Hay un Cybertruck. No manchen.
Yo no me podía ir sin ver qué estaba pasando en realidad, amigos. Ahí está el tipo. Ahí está el tipo, miren, en un Cybertruck. Este es el que está tirando plomo.
Then things turned dark. The man suddenly pulled out a massive gun and started firing into the desert. The echo of gunshots cut through the silence. But what was he shooting at?
Nada más gente. Ahí está el tipo. Está, miren. Estamos en un lugar.
And why here, in the middle of nowhere? Then it hit him. The man might have seen him watching. Panic set in. Without a second thought, he ran, heart pounding, unsure if he'd be followed. But here's the question. What would you have done in his place? Stay hidden and risk being caught, or run for your life into the endless desert? And most chilling of all, what do you think that man was really shooting at? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. This breathtaking photo was captured by Reddit user Yuli Shengli during a visit to the Jiangku section of the Great Wall in Beijing, China. Perched high in the rugged mountains, the wall twists and turns like a stone serpent through dense forest, each step climbing higher into the clouds. The narrow pathways and steep stairways make it one of the most challenging and thrilling sections of the Great Wall to explore. Just imagine standing there, surrounded by endless peaks and silence, feeling the ancient stones beneath your feet. It's beautiful, but also a little terrifying. One wrong step, and you're staring straight down the mountain's edge. So here's the question. Would you dare to hike this legendary wall, balancing adventure and danger, just for the view from the top? Just when it feels safe, the real horror shows itself. This video was posted by Amazing PA, a YouTuber known for diving deep into mysterious caves hidden far from civilization. His channel captures the thrill and danger of exploring the unknown beneath the earth, uncovering forgotten passages, eerie echoes, and the secrets that lie in the darkness below. While exploring deep in the forest, they stumbled upon something strange and hidden, a cave entrance barely visible behind the thick trees. Curiosity got the best of them, and they decided to venture inside.
Not bad. Doesn't get much better than that. Here we go. Look at that. It's not a terrible looking rock tunnel. I mean, there is a lot of collapses, and it's going to get worse. Wide open. I'm sure there had to have been tracks running right through the middle here. Yeah, no sign of those. Roof all has completely covered it up. Hubcap.
The deeper they went, the darker and narrower it became. The air grew colder, and the walls were lined with jagged rocks, almost like the cave was never meant to be found. Every echo of their footsteps sounded like someone or something was following close behind.
And if this doesn't pan out, we could always go back and continue straight. Yeah. Doesn't look too good there, though. Man, this roof. Robbed out mess. It just keeps going, though. Does it? Yeah. It's nice and clear. In fact, this is the best conditions we had since we first came through the portal. What are we going to see around this corner? Probably nothing good.
But here's the question. What do you think this cave was once used for? A hiding place? A ritual site? Or something far darker?
There's cold air. The air's coming through. It goes up to the left. Why don't you crawl in there just for a quick peek? Look up and down. Just a few feet. Take a look. Good old Tommy knockers. Oh, hell yeah. Goes around to the left.
This is nuts.
It actually looks like it might open up over there, but that could just be a pitch.
And imagine this. If something suddenly moved in the darkness behind them, what would you do? Keep exploring? Or run before the cave becomes your trap? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This video was posted by Mercury Exploration, a YouTuber known for exploring old and abandoned mine sites scattered across Utah and Nevada. His channel dives into forgotten tunnels, rusted machinery, and eerie remnants left behind, uncovering the hidden history and haunting silence of places time has completely forgotten. While hiking through the vast desert, he stumbled upon something truly bizarre. A cave entrance covered with an old metal net, and inside a deep dark hole that seemed to descend endlessly into the ground.
Here's the big guy. Oh, that is a mammoth one.
But here's the mystery. Why would someone cover a cave like this? And what could be hidden down there? The desert is silent, empty, yet this strange structure feels guarded, like it's meant to keep something in, not out. Imagine standing there, wind howling, staring into that black void. Would you dare lift the net and look inside? What if you heard something moving down below? Could it be a passage, a trap, or something far more terrifying buried beneath the desert sand? The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. This video was posted by State Treasure, a YouTuber known for real-life boots-on-the-ground adventures, finding, exploring, and examining the world's many ancient treasures. While hiking deep through the woods, he came across something that instantly gave him chills. A massive, ancient-looking rock formation towering among the trees. It didn't look man-made, yet it also didn't seem natural.
Unbelievable. Wow. Whoa! Yeah. Oh, easy. Easy. All right. Still alive. Oh. Okay. The frost is still up under here. I bet there's a lot of little fossils in this.
The way it stood, shaped like a forgotten monument, made it feel as though time itself had carved it with purpose. The structure looked like it had been there for thousands of years, watching, waiting. How did nature form something like this so perfectly?
Probably have to go around the backside, see what's there. Wow. I don't know, I'm not good at estimating height, but this one must be a good 30 feet. I'd say a good 30 feet. Very much the same. I don't see any carvings in them. Or...
Could it be a result of erosion, or something far more mysterious? The deeper he stared, the more it seemed alive, like the forest had secrets buried within its stones. What do you think this formation could be? A natural wonder, or a silent witness to something ancient, lost, and unknown? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This video was posted by Aventurist Coyote, a YouTube channel known for hiking deep into the mountains, uncovering the raw and untamed beauty of nature, and sometimes stumbling upon the most unexpected, heart-stopping encounters. While hiking through the dry, rocky mountains, he suddenly stopped. Something strange caught his eye. Hanging motionless on a brittle tree branch was a viper snake, its scales glistening under the scorching sun.
Víbora cascabel aquí en este árbol, mire. Ahí se subió en medio de esos árboles. Mire nomás. Es una víbora café cascabel. Café amarilla es. Mire nomás qué viborón. Mire, ya me vio. Mire. Mire. una víbora cascabel.
But wait. What is a viper doing in a tree this dry, this lifeless? The sight alone sent chills down his spine. He stood frozen, realizing that one wrong move could trigger a deadly strike.
La cola la tiene el otro lado. La suena. Está tirando veneno. Está tirando saliva. Peligroso. Hola. Tiene es peligroso. Tiene el cascabel al otro lado. Allá lo tiene por ahí. Ahora lo suena, tiene el cascabel al otro lado. Ahí está enrollada en ese árbol. Sí, mire nomás. Quiero acercármele, pero...
Imagine being out there, miles from help, and seeing those piercing eyes lock onto you. Would you run, stay still, or try to capture the moment before it's too late? Out here, in the middle of nowhere, every sound, every rustle could mean danger.
Porque si la ve de aquí, el animal se la va a llevar, se la va a cazar. De aquí la va a bajar el águila, se la come. La voy a bajar y que se mete en las rocas.
So tell me, if you stumbled upon a venomous snake hanging in a tree like this, what would your next move be? This terrifying footage comes from Mass Sam, a creator known for delving deeply into the world of the paranormal, capturing chilling encounters that most of us would never dare to face. He hiked deep into the woods at night, all alone, ready to camp. But what he encountered will chill you to the bone. As he settled in, something caught his eye. A shadow, not someone. A strange figure stood motionless beside a tree, staring directly at him.
Astaghfirullahaladzim, apa itu? Astaghfirullahaladzim, ya Allah, astaghfirullahaladzim, ya Allah, ya Allah, astaghfirullahaladzim, ya Allah, astaghfirullahaladzim, ya Allah, ya Allah, astaghfirullahaladzim, bismillahirrahmanirrahim, qul a'udzu birabbil nas, malikin nas, ilahin nas, min syarri waswasil khannas, alazi waswisu fi sudurin nas, minal jinnati wan nas. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Its presence was unnatural, its silence even more disturbing. Can you imagine that moment? Alone in the forest, miles from safety, and something is watching you from the darkness. What was that figure? A lost soul? A spirit? Or something far worse? Your heart races, your mind screams to run, but your body freezes. If this were you, what would you do? Would you flee into the night knowing something might chase you? Or would you stay, trapped in terror, waiting to see what comes next? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. This chilling video was shared by Mirwan Nurali, a creator well known for exploring the paranormal and capturing unsettling, unexplainable moments on camera. He ventured deep into the woods for what was supposed to be a simple night of camping. But what his camera captured that night was far from ordinary. It was terrifying. As he sat quietly by his camp, the stillness was broken by something chilling. A broom nearby began to move on its own. No wind, no one was around, just an eerie, unnatural motion caught clearly on camera. But here's the disturbing part. What could move that broom? Was it the restless hand of a spirit? Or something even darker lurking unseen in the shadows of the forest?
Mantap. Mantap kawan.
alone, surrounded by trees and with only the dim light of his camera. Could you sit there and watch it happen? Or would you run before whatever was moving that broom decided to show itself? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. This chilling video comes from Banyabalangan, a creator known for diving deep into the world of the paranormal and capturing spine-tingling encounters on camera. His content isn't just about exploring, it's about uncovering the dark, the unexplained, and the terrifying things most of us would never dare to face. He thought it was just going to be another quiet hike through the woods, but in the dead of night, silence can be the scariest sound of all. As he walked deeper into the forest, the shadows seemed to close in on him.
Masuk di sini Don. Astagfirullah. Mungkin kita kembali aja.
Then he froze. From the darkness, two glowing red eyes locked onto him, not blinking, not moving, just watching. His chest tightened, his heartbeat echoed louder than the night itself.
Apa ini? Siapa itu? Hah? Siapa?
Was this the spirit of someone who died here? A witch waiting to strike? Or some ancient creature guarding the forest from intruders? Imagine standing there all alone, those red eyes never leaving you. What would you do? Run for your life? Or wait to see if it comes closer? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. Josh the Intern, a YouTuber, whose channel is known for venturing into the most mysterious forgotten places on Earth, shared this terrifying video. He spotted a strange structure hidden deep in the mountains on Google Earth, something that shouldn't even exist there.
But its location doesn't make any sense. Sat in the side of an isolated mountain with nothing around for miles. Who would build something so big in such a remote place, and why?
Curiosity consumed him, and despite the villagers' warnings of aggressive dogs that had mauled hikers before, he and his friend pressed forward. The hike was brutal. Every step carried the weight of danger, yet the urge to uncover the unknown pulled them higher.
Okay, I am being a bit dramatic, but hiking on these stones was not easy, and they did have a nasty trick up their sleeve too. Between the rocks that we're just stampeding for. That's great, isn't it, Pat?
I can't lie, I've always dreamed of going very near some deadly spiders, some rabid dogs, all in one day. Perfect.
Finally, they reached it, and what they saw was unreal. The mountain structure has a big outer wall constructed with stone, and inside is littered with broken stone structures, as if the earth itself had collapsed.
Structure, oh my word! Another thing I've noticed right off the bat, we have multiple layers of defense. So you've got this big outer wall, big and thick, then you got another wall, and then you got one more wall here. I mean, I've never seen a defensive structure like this, whether it be a castle, a fortress, I don't know, a fortified sacred site. It's all to be revealed, but definitely multiple layers of defense. And I think there is...
But in the middle of nowhere, this wasn't just nature. It looked like the ruins of something ancient, a massive structure long forgotten. But the haunting question remains, who built this? Why here, in total isolation? And what catastrophic force brought it crashing down? Would you risk your life to explore a place no one was ever meant to find? From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. We got this story from Rugged Road Explorers on YouTube, a channel known for heart-stopping adventures in the most dangerous and mysterious places on Earth. This time, the journey was nothing short of terrifying. He hiked deep into the mountain, where one wrong step meant instant death. The cliffs dropped thousands of feet below, and every move felt like playing with fate.
All right, let's take this nice and slow.
Will you dare walk through those cliff edges? Because a simple mistake can be a regrettable decision. He was crawling through the walls of the mountain, and he pushed upward toward the higher ridge. Every movement mattered. If he slipped even once, he would fall to his death instantly. Can you imagine that pressure? Would you dare keep exploring these ruins, or turn back before the mountain claims another soul? One wrong glance, and you'll see what shouldn't be seen. YouTube creator Josh the Intern shares this terrifying camping experience on YouTube. His channel is known for exploring the strange and terrifying. He went camping deep in the forest, all alone. After setting up his tent, the night seemed quiet, almost too quiet. But just as he was about to drift off to sleep, something terrifying happened.
Ada yang colek, teman-teman.
The ground beneath him began to shift. Suddenly he felt his tent being pushed upward, as if some unseen creature was crawling underneath. His heart pounded. Fear gripped him. What could it be? How can something invisible push against the tent like that?
Ada di bawah itu, teman-teman. Ada di bawah itu. Ya.
Every second stretched longer, the silence outside broken only by his own rapid breathing. Would you dare stay inside the tent again? Or would you run for your life into the darkness of the forest, not knowing what might be waiting for you out there? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself, it's about to get worse. Derman Penjalaja, a YouTuber, whose channel is known for venturing into some of the most haunted and dangerous places in Indonesia, share this creepy video. He went camping in the middle of a forest where villagers who entered never returned, and those who did came back broken, speaking of strange beings that weren't quite human.
Sampai sekarang belum ditemuin batang hidungnya sama sekali. Entah itu kalau mungkin sudah nggak ada, ya minimal kan ada kerangka mungkin, teman-teman ya, ataupun apa, ini nggak jelas sama sekali sampai sekarang. Dan beberapa orang yang ditemuin.
Will you ever enter a place where people have said to never return from? And most especially, what are those inhuman things seen here? Then the forest comes alive with whispers and unexplainable noises of something mourning.
Apa itu? Suara apa itu?
Astagfirullahaladzim. Dengerin suaranya, teman-teman. Dengerin suaranya.
What is making those strange sounds? Is it those strange, inhuman things often seen there? He said he saw shadows move unnaturally fast, leaping tree to tree.
Di sini teman-teman. Hitam pekat banget. Kayak lompat dari pohon ke pohon gitu loh. Tapi cepet banget. Apaan ya? Burung, aku yang salah lihat apa gimana ya? Apa burung jangan-jangan? Cuman burung apa? Terbang.
And the most terrifying moment, strange voices echoed around the place he was.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullah. Teman-teman, dengerin teman-teman suara. Dengerin. Kayak suara kuntilanak. Kayak suara kuntilanak. Astagfirullah.
Will you continue camping after encountering these strange things? Or you will run before it gets darker? But things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that. This chilling video was shared by Angbona TV, a channel well known for diving deep into the paranormal world and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. He went hiking alone in the dead of night, and what he encountered will send chills down your spine. The forest was pitch black, every sound amplified in the silence.
It didn't even get nearly as cold as it does here, but because this area is more mountainous, the altitude is a lot higher, obviously it gets significantly colder. There we go. As I'm working on the campfire, I keep hearing something directly over there. Ooh, smoky. Like it sounded, I don't know, like something hit something. Maybe something fell? I don't know.
Then, movement. His eyes caught something glowing in the dark like eyes.
Wait, I think I see something. Damn, it's so dark out here. I thought I saw something. That was creepy. Like it legit looked like an outline. Like I know it's pretty dark, but I could make something out subtly. Like almost right about here.
Were those eyes really staring at him? He raised the camera, heart pounding. At first, it almost looked like a person, but not quite human. The figure shimmered in the water, an outline so faint yet undeniable. Imagine standing there, alone, staring at something that shouldn't even exist. Was it watching him? Was it waiting? He tried to convince himself it was nothing, yet the shape kept shifting, lingering, as if it knew he had seen it. What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. We got this story from Cuba Mysteri on YouTube, a channel known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places in search of the truth behind terrifying legends. He hiked deep into the woods, planning nothing more than a peaceful night under the stars. At first, everything felt calm, the fire crackling, the food cooking, the quiet comfort of nature all around. But then, everything changed. From behind his tent, the dry branches snapped, as if something unseen was moving closer. He froze. Moments later, a sound tore through the night. A strange, haunting cry, unlike any human or animal he'd ever heard.
Dan Kuba nggak tahu korak gerak. Allahu Akbar. Astagfirullahaladzim. Halo, salina wala ibadillah solim. Masya Allah. Teman-teman, dengar gak suara apa nih teman-teman? Allah Akbar, aku merinding sekali juga sih mendengar suara macam kayak gini teman-teman. La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar.
Imagine being alone, far from civilization, with no one around to help. The forest suddenly doesn't feel so safe anymore, does it? What kind of creature cries like that in the dead of night? And more importantly, if you were there, what would be your next move? Would you stay and face it, or run before it finds you? This eerie picture was posted by a Reddit user who went hiking deep into the forest. Everything seemed calm and peaceful, nothing unusual around her. She snapped a few pictures and continued her hike, unaware of what she had just captured. But later, when she got home and started scrolling through her photos, she noticed something chilling. A dark, shadowy figure standing in the background. It didn't look human, yet it didn't look like an animal either. Just standing there, watching. What do you think that black figure was? Could it be a creature lurking in the woods, or something supernatural that only revealed itself through the camera? If you found something like this in one of your photos, would you go back to the same spot, or delete the picture and pretend you never saw it? The line between reality and nightmare blurs right here. This chilling encounter was shared by Angbona TV, a YouTuber known for his fearless night hikes and solo camping adventures. But this time things took a darker turn. While hiking alone deep in the forest, he suddenly felt something. Movement. The air grew heavier, the silence thicker. He turned around, expecting to see an animal, but there was nothing. Just the rustle of leaves and the uneasy feeling that something unseen was circling him.
Possible maybe it actually went up that way? I don't even know. I guess we'll go up. Whoa, what the f was that? Okay, something big just like moved or made a thud or something behind me. What the hell? What was that? It kind of sounded like a rock. But how? Unless it was... Okay, that was weird. I'm still not, like, seeing anything. Is there something up there in the trees? You guys let me know if you see anything that I don't notice. That was weird. It sounded legit like a giant thud behind me. Okay, I swear I just heard that growl noise again from up there. I don't see anything though. Okay, we gotta go up there. I think that's where the road goes, so if we go back, it'll go further up that way. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting tonight. We are back on the road. Yeah, the road does definitely turn up.
The longer he stayed, the stronger that presence felt, like the forest itself was warning him to leave. What do you think was out there watching him? A spirit? A creature? Or something even stranger? If you were alone in the woods at night and felt like unseen eyes were following you, would you keep going, or turn back before it's too late? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. This eerie photo was shared on Reddit by a user who claimed his grandfather took it years ago while hiking deep in the woods. The old man kept it hidden for a long time, afraid people would think he was crazy or faking it. But after rediscovering the picture, his grandson decided to post it online, hoping someone could finally explain what his grandpa captured that day. In the photo, you can clearly see a dark, towering figure, its shape unlike anything familiar. Not quite human, not quite animal, just standing there, motionless in the forest. So what do you think this could be? A person in a costume? Some unknown creature that shouldn't exist? Or something far beyond our understanding? If you found this on your camera, would you tell the world, or keep it a secret like he did? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This video was shared by Outer Range, a YouTuber known for exploring mysterious mountains and uncovering hidden truths buried in time. But during one of his hikes, he stumbled upon something truly strange. Symbols and carvings etched deep into the mountain walls. Some looked ancient, almost sacred, while others seemed more like warnings. The markings didn't appear random. They felt deliberate, as if someone long ago wanted to send a message to anyone who dared to enter.
Well, guys, this didn't take long to find something. What do we have here? Quite interesting that all this is vertical, isn't it? I mean, it just looks like all these sharpening grooves, and again, that's what we call them, sharpening grooves. There's some sort of date someone's carved into that, but huh? Does that kind of look like a horse right there? You got to remember, this area is inhabited by the ancients for sure. We're up here in ancient territory, but you know, in this particular area, the Utes came along after the fact. So whenever you see a horse carved in or something like that, perhaps it's 200 years old, 300, 400 possibly, but you know, the Spanish brought the horses. So I don't know that it's been documented that anywhere that the ancient carvings showed any horses of any kind, but this is a fascinating rock, just covered. Now they're so low, it makes me think that these rocks right here that we're on, I don't know, maybe they fell from overhead later and created a pile of rubble here that maybe, who knows, maybe there's a structure underneath all of this. Look at this, there's more. Very faint, but the camera actually picks them up better than my eyes out here. Come back. If you look closely, you can see some really old work in there. You can see a hand. A lot of modern graffiti, I will call it, but tucked in there, these amazing pieces. I like to call these the original waypoints. There's several right here.
But what could these signs be saying? Are they warnings to stay away from something dangerous that lies ahead? Or are they remnants of an ancient civilization trying to tell their story before it was lost to history? If you were the one who discovered these mysterious carvings in the mountain, would you keep exploring to uncover their meaning, or turn back before finding out something you're not meant to know? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This terrifying video was shared by a YouTuber who decided to spend a peaceful night camping in the woods, but what happened next turned into a heart-stopping encounter.
No. You're not getting my food. Get out of here. Go. Get. Holy crap, it's a bear. I'm sitting here eating. Dude, go. I can't even eat my food. You got plenty of food out here. Go. Get. Go. He keeps coming over here. I go hang my food up because I'm not eating tonight. Thank you. Get out of here. I was literally sitting there with a bag of food because I had my food bag and I just cooked food. And he was like right behind me, 20 feet from me, not far.
As she sat down to enjoy her meal, she suddenly noticed movement behind her. And when she turned around, a massive bear was standing just a few feet away, staring straight at her. Panicking, she tried to scare it off, but the bear didn't budge. It just stood there, watching her every move, almost as if deciding what to do next. Now imagine being in her place, alone in the forest, no one around to help, and a hungry bear right behind you. Would you drop your food and slowly back away? Or would you try to protect what's yours and risk standing your ground? What would you do if this happened to you in the middle of the wild? Fear lingers in the silence, waiting for its moment. We came across this terrifying story from a Reddit user, and it still gives me chills every time I think about it. He said he was camping near the edge of town, right beside miles of untouched forest. Late one night, around 2:37 AM, his trail camera went off. Normally it'd be raccoons or squirrels, but this time, the figure on the screen wasn't crawling. It was standing, tall, pale, motionless. Then it tilted its head and looked straight into the camera. Curious and foolishly brave, he grabbed a flashlight and went out to check. The woods was silent, but then he heard it. Slow, heavy breathing. When he turned, he saw it. A pale, man-shaped figure staring right at him, holding an axe. He ran for his life. The next morning, the camera footage was corrupted except for one frame, the figure leaning into the lens. Now, imagine it. What would you have done if that were you? The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. This video was posted by Action Adventure Clips on YouTube, and it'll make you question just how far you'd go for exploration. While hiking deep in the mountains, they stumbled upon something strange, a hidden cave tucked beneath a massive rock. Curiosity took over, and they decided to go inside. The deeper they went, the darker and narrower it became, the walls closing in, the air getting colder. Every sound echoed like something was moving just beyond the light.
Whoa, dude, there's like a jack holding up the ceiling.
A jack?
Yeah, a ceiling jack holding it up. There's also some bats. This is insane. Dude, it's buckling under the weight. Oh. Alright, don't touch the ceiling. Oh, it's getting wider. Yeah. See a wooden rail? Weird. No metal track. See that?
What we got going on, Dave?
Oh, just looking at an area that was worked. Lots of bedrock exposed here. All up in here, we have pockets of plaster.
Check it out, there's dynamite up here. Sitting in a glass jar. Let's not touch that. Oh, there could be blasting caps on the ground. We gotta be careful where we step. Okay. Look at that, dude. Huh? Dude.
The wind is whipping through here.
I know.
Feels great.
It's like a network of flooded tunnels.
They had no idea where the cave would lead, but they kept going. Would you dare to crawl into an underground cave not knowing what's waiting inside? What if they weren't alone in there? What if something ancient was watching from the dark? After a long, tense journey, they finally found another exit. But what if there hadn't been one? Would anyone have ever found them again? The fear doesn't stop here. It only grows. This TikTok user shared one of the most terrifying experiences you could imagine. while hiking deep in the woods, far away from any trail or sign of civilization. Everything was quiet at first, until she stumbled upon something unbelievable. Out there, in the middle of nowhere, she saw a group of people dancing. But it wasn't the kind of dancing you'd expect from campers having fun around a fire. No music, no laughter, just slow, eerie movements under the trees. She froze, realizing something felt off. Who were these people? And why would anyone come this deep into the forest just to dance in silence? Was it some kind of ritual? Or something far darker? If you were in her shoes, would you stay hidden and watch, or run before they noticed you? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. This video was posted by Sansan, a YouTuber known for his bold, rainy camping adventures. On this trip, he thought it would just be a drizzle, peaceful rain, calm vibes, the sound of droplets hitting his tent. But nature had other plans. Within hours, the rain turned into a relentless downpour. The entire campsite was soaked, the ground flooded, his gear drenched, and his once cozy tent became a cold, uncomfortable mess. What was supposed to be a relaxing escape quickly turned into a miserable, sleepless night in the middle of the forest. Would you dare to camp under weather like that? Or would you pack up and leave before the storm got worse? And do you think he should have stayed to brave the experience? Or was it a mistake from the start? This video was posted by a TikTok user, and at first everything looked perfect. A group of friends was out in the forest, enjoying a peaceful picnic, laughing, eating and soaking up nature. But then, things took a terrifying turn.
Excuse me! Johnny! Hello! Guys!
Out of nowhere, a massive bear appeared, walking straight toward their picnic spot. Some people noticed early and ran for their lives, while others didn't even realize what was happening until the bear was right there. Luckily, this bear didn't come to attack, it just seemed curious, calmly sniffing around before wandering off. But imagine, what if it wasn't peaceful? What would you do if a bear showed up at your picnic? Run, stay still, or try to scare it away? And would you ever go back to that same forest again after something like this? This video was posted by Josh the Intern, a YouTuber known for his thrilling adventures off the beaten path, from hiking and wild camping to uncovering hidden gems tucked deep in nature's most remote corners. While exploring Google Earth, he stumbled upon something truly bizarre, a massive, strange structure perched high on a mountain in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Curiosity took over, and he decided to hike there himself. After hours of exhausting climbing through rugged terrain, he finally reached the spot, and what he found will leave you speechless.
I'm on a flat. I think I've hit the ridge, and I must be almost there. Whoa, check this out. It's actually a house up here. This is not what I saw on Google Earth. This is some sort of concrete structure. I think it's holding water. How do you even build this up here? Let's check out this house. I'd be very surprised if anyone is living up here. Hello? Some bottles. People have definitely been here. This is writing on the wall. I wonder if it's a shelter, you know, the equivalent of a bothy in the UK, which is basically a mountain shelter. But, this is not the structure I saw. It's a total different color.
First, he discovered an abandoned house, eerily quiet, sitting close to the mysterious mountain structure, far from any sign of civilization. But what came next was even stranger. As he drew closer, he realized the structure resembled a temple. He went inside, and sure enough, it was a temple.
Let's keep going. Oh, something there. Something right there. A big white dome. What is this? Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at this. This doesn't look military at all. I think my theory is way off. Look at the views that it faces either side. Oh my goodness. It looks like this has been built into the side. Maybe a water gatherer, although I would not want to drink that water. Look here, you got a random fenced off bit. What? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Looks like a massive foot carving and people have put money into it. That is really, really cool. I can't believe that. What a place for a foot. Obviously it's sacred or something because they don't want people stepping on it. I think this looks like a temple. Just from the top spiral bit, it looks like maybe Buddhist. But let's go for a closer look and see. This is super epic. This is the structure I found on Google Earth.
But here's the chilling part. Why would anyone build a temple this deep in isolation? Who was it for? And could it still be used for something today? Would you dare journey to a temple in the middle of nowhere? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. While hiking through the mountain woods, this TikTok user witnessed something absolutely terrifying. Something he never expected to see out there. A bear slowly climbing down from a tree just a few feet away. All alone in the wilderness, he pulled out his phone to record, maybe thinking, if anything happens, at least there's proof. But imagine that moment, your heart pounding, the sound of heavy paws hitting the ground, and realizing you have nowhere to run. What would you do if you were in his place? Freeze, run, or try to scare it off? Because when you're face to face with a wild bear in the middle of nowhere, every move could be your last. From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This video was posted by Sansan, a YouTuber known for camping during heavy rain, embracing the calm, the chaos, and the beauty that comes with nature's wildest weather. He went out for what was supposed to be a peaceful camping trip, but things took a terrifying turn the moment he arrived. As soon as he reached his campsite, the sky darkened and a heavy storm rolled in. The rain poured relentlessly, drenching everything in sight, alone in the middle of nowhere. What was meant to be calm and relaxing quickly turned into a night of fear and uncertainty. Can you imagine being trapped in the wilderness with no sign of the storm stopping? Would you pack up and run for safety, or stay and face the fury of nature hoping it ends soon? Sometimes the most peaceful places can become the most terrifying. What would you do if the rain just kept falling and falling? The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. While hiking deep in the forest, he stumbled upon something incredibly strange. A single branch, its leaves, waving on their own, as if trying to get his attention.
On this fucking tree. It's not windy. It's doing it over here too. Bro. Hold up. There's nothing, dude. I mean, there's a little wind, but I mean, look at the rest of the tree. That's like a normal leaf blowing, right? Oh, those are kind of doing it too. Look at these. What is happening here? I mean, this may be lack of proper knowledge. Something. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
There was no wind, no breeze, and the rest of the trees stood completely still. It was like the forest itself was alive, whispering or signaling something he couldn't understand. Was it a spirit, a warning, or something else entirely? What do you think was making those leaves move? Could it be something supernatural, or just a coincidence too creepy to ignore? And if you were there, watching a tree wave at you in a silent forest, would you wave back, or run? The line between reality and nightmare blurs right here. This video was posted by State Treasures, a YouTuber known for diving deep into mountain ruins to uncover hidden structures, forgotten chambers, and traces of ancient mysteries buried within the earth. While hiking through the Eerie mountain ruins, he stumbled upon something truly mysterious. A sealed room built deep beneath the ruins, its door covered in dust and time itself. It looked like it hadn't been opened for decades. Curiosity got the better of him.
Oh my gosh, look at this one. The door is still on it. Holy cow. Rarely do you ever see that. Oh wow. Look at that. Wow. That is just amazing. Look at the rock work. Look at the little, it's almost like it's decorative. I mean, I see that in the mortar, but never in such a consistent, same-sized pattern. To me, that's just clearly like trying to be decorative.
And with trembling hands, he slowly pushed the heavy door open. Inside was a massive hidden chamber, untouched and silent, like it was waiting for someone to find it.
Let's go take a peek inside, yeah. It's pretty dark in here, but you can probably see. You can see the little sticks still up there. Now this one doesn't have the little decorative stones in the mortar like that one down there does. I'm noticing a lot of bigger flat rocks here used in the construction. Look at how that little structure there is essentially 3 big flat rocks. Imagine this sandstone flakes off in nice little flat sheets like that, making it ideal for building.
But what was this place used for? Why would someone build a secret room beneath a mountain and then seal it away? Could it have been a hideout, a ritual site, or something much darker? If you found a hidden room like this, silent, ancient, and sealed for years, would you dare step inside? Or leave it buried with its secrets forever? The line between reality and nightmare blurs right here. This video was posted by Dave Explores, a YouTuber known for venturing into the unknown, exploring anything and everything hidden in the middle of nowhere. While hiking deep in the mountains, he stumbled upon something truly wild, a hidden cave buried in the middle of nowhere. Curiosity got the best of him, so he decided to go in and explore. As he stepped inside, the path twisted and turned, leading deeper and deeper into the darkness. Every echo of his footsteps made the air heavier. It felt like this place once had a purpose, but what could it be?
Wow, a lot of reverberation. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a left real quick. Pack rat's nest. It does. Two old bottles that are full of some sort of liquid. So this section does dead end. We'll go look elsewhere. An old can, look at that. Olympia.
That's holding everything.
Oh, wow. You could see light above the end of the tunnel. The ladder's all messed up. Jeez, look at that huge boulder just waiting to come down. Are you climbing up? No, I'm not. Not climbing up? Then we have an ore chute. Oh, it's not plugged up. Completely clear. Alright, I can't tell if this section's a false floor or not.
Was it a secret hideout or something more mysterious? And who built this cave so far from civilization? And why? Would you dare to step into a pitch-black tunnel in the middle of nowhere, not knowing what's waiting deep inside? One wrong glance, and you'll see what shouldn't be seen. This video was posted by the POV channel, a YouTuber known for exploring some of planet Earth's most unique and mysterious places, uncovering locations that few people have ever seen or even knew existed. While exploring Google Earth, he stumbled upon something impossible, a strange geometric pattern carved into the side of a cliff. Intrigued, he decided to hike there himself. What he discovered was beyond anything he imagined, a massive, maze-like labyrinth stretching deep beneath the surface, surrounded by towering stone blocks.
And then they're sort of offset and bisected halfway through by the other splinters. And now I gotta go in there. Now, the only reason that it makes me a little nervous is because, you know, this type of enclosed space could be a great habitat for some pretty big animals. That's what we gotta figure out. Let's call this the entrance to the maze. This bush is a nice gradual decline into it, and then it goes in multiple directions. Okay, I'm on the other side of the cliff band now, and I feel like this could be our exit. It kind of leads out and it has a view of the opposite side of the valley. So I think the challenge is going to be see if I can find my way to come out here. It seems like it goes. There is absolutely no way to tell. Use this 360 cam, which I've never used before. Please don't be any mountain lions in here.
Look at how the rock has this elevated platform on it.
He only managed to explore a fraction of it, but one thing's certain. This underground labyrinth goes much deeper than anyone could ever guess. So, what do you think this could be? An ancient quarry left behind by a forgotten civilization? A naturally occurring geologic wonder? Or maybe something straight out of a simulation, like Minecraft or Roblox comes to life? The American Southwest hides countless mysteries beneath its surface, but would you dare to explore a place like this, knowing it might go deeper than even light can reach? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself. It's about to get worse. While alone through the dark woods at night, he captured something truly unsettling. A pair of glowing red eyes staring straight at him from the shadows. The eyes didn't move, just watched, silently. Out of fear and curiosity, he took a picture, hoping the flash would reveal what it was, but nothing. Just those haunting red eyes glowing back at him. People online have called it many things. An animal, a trick of the light, or something far more sinister. But what do you think those eyes belong to? A creature lurking in the dark, or something beyond our understanding? If you were out there, alone in the forest, and saw those eyes watching you, would you run, or stand still and see what happens next? This video was posted by Archaeolog, a YouTuber known for his thrilling treasure hunting adventures using a metal detector, uncovering long-lost artifacts, hidden treasures, and mysteries buried deep beneath the earth. While out on a treasure hunt with his metal detector, he picked up a strong signal. Something big was buried beneath the ground. Excited, he started digging. But what he found was beyond anything he could have imagined. Beneath the soil lay an ancient treasure, but right beside it was a huge venomous snake, coiled tightly as if guarding it. Was this just a coincidence, or was the snake placed there intentionally to protect the treasure? And if that's true, who put it there, and how long has it been watching over this hidden fortune? Imagine you're the one holding that shovel, staring, down at a pile of gold and a deadly guardian. Would you risk it all to claim the treasure or walk away and leave it behind? Jose Flores Terror on YouTube, whose channel is known for venturing into the darkest forests in search of terrifying paranormal activity, shared this scary encounter. He enters one of the most haunted forests in the region, a place where people vanish without a trace. Locals warn of ghostly cries and children's voices that lure travelers deeper, and they never return. After hiking deep in the forest, everywhere was dark, and he was just alone with his flashlight and camera when he began to hear footsteps behind him, as if something was following him.
Es un poquito más como que los árboles entrelazados, un poquito diferente. Ok, se acaban de escuchar pasos atrás de mí. Ay. De repente como si viniera algo atrás de mí porque se siente como una presencia atrás. Ay. Ay.
After hearing so much about the forest, what will you do in that situation? Will you go back before it gets darker? But he didn't go back. After some while, he started hearing some voices whisper in the distance like someone crying. But there's no one around the forest.
Se están escuchando voces. Hoy. Hoy. Se están escuchando estas voces que parece ser como que vienen hacia acá o están a lo lejos, pero lo extraño es que no puede haber personas acá, no hay personas acá, estoy completamente seguro, o sea, personas físicas no son. Hoy. Hoy. Hoy, 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 otra vez.
This peaceful hike into the forest was one to forget for him. Would you dare stay in this forest, knowing every voice could belong to the dead? The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. This encounter is shared by Danny Adventure 88 on YouTube, a channel known for daring solo explorations and terrifying encounters deep in haunted forests. He went camping deep in central Java's infamous Alas Kunci, where tragedy struck. It is said that a young boy ended his life there just a week ago. The locals talked about Dutch women tortured in these woods, their bodies discarded without graves, and their restless spirits still wandering around the forest. With all this dark history, will you dare camp overnight there? While still being courageous and enjoying his camp without fear, suddenly, he started hearing knocking sounds echoing through the trees. No wind, no movement, just a sound of something he didn't know about. Yet the forest feels alive and heavy.
Walaupun mencoba menghiraukan, tapi tetap rasanya tuh aku kepo ke sana itu.
What he's experiencing is definitely not what he had planned when he came. What do you think these wandering spirits of the forest are, or something far darker stalking me tonight? Things only grow darker from here. Brace yourself for what comes next. Jupri Karim's a YouTuber, and he is known for testing his courage by camping in the most haunted, dangerous places at night. He went camping just as he had always camped around many dangerous forests. But this time around, it was terrifying. At first, everything seemed calm, until he began hearing strange movements around the camp. Footsteps, whispers, something circling the tent. Then it appeared. He saw a figure lurking behind the trees, watching him in silence. The moment his flashlight touches it, it disappears seconds later.
Astaghfirullahaladzim, ya Allah. La hawla wa la quwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. La hawla wa la quwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. La hawla wa la quwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Asal kena lampu senter, dia menghilang, teman-teman.
What was that? Is that a ghost watching him? Or some far more mysterious? After seeing this, will you dare camp in this cursed place knowing the darkness itself is alive? But things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that shows that. We got this story from Cuba Mystery on YouTube. He is popular for venturing into haunted places and capturing chilling encounters on camera. This time, Cuba set up camp in a cursed bamboo forest, a place where a man once died tragically after being impaled by a falling branch of a bamboo tree. Locals say his spirits still linger here. Will you dare camp in a place where you don't know what to expect? While eating, he was violently interrupted. Unseen forces attacked, shaking the bamboo and rattling his nerves. He heard the bamboo shaking but could not see anything.
Allahu Akbar. Ini sangat coba penasaran juga sih teman-teman. Ini malah kita kayak seperti diganggu. Tapi nggak tahu juga siapa itu. Apa kita lagi makan? Mereka datang ke sini teman-teman.
Are they trying to scare him away from the forest? Or who or what is disturbing shaking the bamboo? Would you dare camp here alone? Let me know what you guys think. From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. Got this story from Franco TV on YouTube. He's known for venturing into the world's most haunted places, often alone, and capturing what others are too afraid to witness. This time, he went into a pet cemetery. It was previously a baby cemetery, but later changed to a pet cemetery. As he entered the cemetery, he heard these unexplained bangs and even a rope swinging from a tree. Was this really just a pet cemetery, or something far more sinister? After walking deep into the cemetery, he saw eyes staring at him deep in the trees, but couldn't see them again, so he turned on his thermal so he could check what might be lurking around him. Then he caught a dark figure waving from deep within the trees, human-like.
Here alone, I'm already hearing sounds of banging, of metal clanking on something, but further from in front of me. Wish me luck. I'm excited, scared, nervous. I'm missing home right now. But that being said, let's get into the video. So right now I'm at the cemetery, right in front of me. And with the night vision, look up there. You see that blinking light? This is why cell phones give away your position. But that blinking light is 100% somebody's phone. I thought I saw something else move. That was me, this light here. I hope nobody comes here to do something else. The last time that I was here, I was able to see something on the thermal imaging camera peeking out at me from one of the trees in the darkness. I don't know what the hell that was, whether if that was an animal or a person, but not so long after that, I was able to see what looked like a silhouette of a person walking, only because of the light behind the area. And when I shined the flashlight, nothing was evident. but I want to do another walkthrough of this place. Now, this place is gigantic. Listen. What was that? I just heard something up here. Jesus Christ. I'm already regretting my decision. Is that a rope?
What do you think is waving at him at the cemetery? Is it a ghost or a spirit that has been wandering around the cemetery? Would you dare to spend the night here? From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. A YouTuber, Skara, who is known for exploring haunted forests across Kalimantan, where storms and myths collide with the unknown, shared this on his channel. He went deep in the jungle and he saw something quite unusual, a house standing alone in the wilderness, where trees and bushes surround everywhere. Who built a home here, in the middle of nowhere? What is the house meant for, because normal people are not meant to live there alone in the forest?
Rumah atau apa ya di bagian kanan gua? Gua trekking di nggak tahu men, ini ada orang sini sini gua nge-trekking hutan belantara di sini men, gak ada tempat terbuka loh. Gak ada tempat terbuka loh. Gua buka satelit beberapa kali di sini, gak ada tempat terbuka seluas ini men di sini.
Then he started smelling cooked food drifting from the trees. Where was it coming from? Suddenly he saw an old woman. She's asking for water. She had human-like feet, yet her presence screamed not human. After he gave her water, she headed back into the forest. Who was she, and what was she doing in the forest at night?
Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah. Cuk, minta banyu nenek cuk. Ada nek. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Tunggu nek. Permisi nek. Bentar nek. Bentar nek. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Nek, lun permisi nek. Permisi nek. Maaf apa yang di sini nek? Ngapain di sini nek? Ulun permisi nek. Pian manusia kah lain kan nek? Ulun permisi nek.
Would you dare keep going deeper after encountering something of such? From eerie to bone-chilling, this next clip drags us even deeper into fear. We got this story from Wandi Sumatra on YouTube, a channel known for venturing deep into haunted forests and capturing encounters that most people would never dare to face. He set up camp far inside the forest, cooked, ate, and finally drifted off to sleep. But sometime after midnight, it began. A strange voice, not human, not an animal, just this eerie, otherworldly sound circling his tent. What kind of creature makes a noise like that in the dead of night? Terrified, he forced himself awake and stepped outside, scanning the darkness. That's when he saw it, a ghostly figure, pale and still, staring straight at him. Its body unmoving, its eyes fixed.
Astaghfirullah. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah.
What was this thing? A restless spirit of the forest? A demon in disguise? Or something older watching from the shadows? If it were you, would you investigate? Or run for your life? If your skin wasn't crawling already, it definitely will after this. Urban Ghosts on YouTube, his channel, is known for exploring some of the most terrifying haunted places in America. And in this video, things in the Devil's Forest took a chilling turn. He hiked deep into the woods alone at night. Suddenly, his spirit talker app whispered, "There's a priest." What does that mean? A priest? Out here, in the middle of nowhere? Is it trying to warn him not to go further, that there is danger at the front?
Hello? Hello?
Others are scared.
Others are scared? Well, don't be scared. I swear I heard somebody running. Or something.
There's a priest.
Where?
And just when it seemed the forest had gone quiet, he heard a voice around him that came from behind, so close it made his blood run cold, alone in the woods with just his touch and spirit talker app, using it to communicate through his phone.
As much as I've been in the woods, I still can't ever remember what the heck poison ivy looks like. I always gotta Google it. Heck, I grew up in the woods. I heard something over here. Are you over there? Whoa!
You are authentic.
Well, I appreciate that. I swear, something. As soon as I turned this way, I heard a voice right behind me, right over here.
Was he really alone in the forest? Would you dare to stand in the Devil's Forest after dark?